is Melissa Sanchez. I'm a first generation Latina college student. And before I begin, I just want to say thank you, Claudia. Thank you, the We Are All Human team, for having me here and everything you've done for me. I also wanted to say that I met someone yesterday who gave me some really powerful advice. And she said, turn your pain into power. And this is one moment for me that I'm going to do that. Growing up as a first generation Latina in America is not easy. When my mom first immigrated here to America, her number one goal was to achieve upward mobility for her family. As the oldest daughter, I was nurtured with the same sentiment. Being successful in school was my tool towards that goal. However, my responsibility grew beyond getting good grades at school. I am the oldest daughter, so I grew up having to take care of my three younger brothers because my mom always had to work. I grew up with the expectation that I always had to excel in school. My mom constantly reminded me, tienes que echarle ganas a la escuela para que tengas una mejor vida y no sufras como yo. And that would always hit me. And I continued to do that because I wanted to make sure that my mom's sacrifices were paid and I can give her that better life she deserved. My hard work started paying off when I attended a private high school that could assure me the best education. I attended a predominantly white high school where I became the other. Those 4 years of school, I had to learn how to navigate this space alone. No one in my family could help me find these opportunities for advancement or how to apply for college. I also had a hard time embracing my identity because my culture was not represented. My mom also couldn't speak English, so I had to learn how to advocate for myself. Nonetheless, I continued to work hard because I knew that I wanted to give my family a better life. And no matter how hard I got, I was going to do that. And fortunately, I was able to get a full-ride scholarship to the University of Chicago. Thank you. Attending college exposed me to a whole new side of the world. Those first 2 years were really hard because of the lack of community that I found. I struggled from imposter syndrome because I felt very small compared to everybody that I met, since my life was nothing compared to them. It became difficult to focus on school because I was always worried, am I doing my best for my family? The stress and overthinking affected my mental health, and worst of all, I was going through it alone. However, everything changed when I learned about Hispanic Star. When learning about the data of Latino contributions, I realized that we are really powerful. It was inspiring to know that there is an organization that is dedicated to uplift people that look like me. After meeting the people part of the Hispanic Star Network, I realized that I am not alone. I am one of many. I realized that I'm not small. I am big. Every leader I met came from a similar story like mine. Hispanic Star taught me that being the other and working hard is a strength that Latinos carry. I always dreamed big, but had a hard time believing that I could get there. Hispanic Star changed that for me. Last year, I gave my story at the first We Are All Human Gala. And now, I'm at the Hispanic Leadership Summit at the United Nations, sharing my story in front of amazing leaders who share the same passion that I do. We Are All Human gave me a sense of empowerment, a sense of belonging, and a sense of giving back. The Hispanic Star mission has really taught me that I am not alone, and I have the power to achieve anything. After this experience, I came back home and to tell my friends everything that I learned. I expressed to them how impactful the Hispanic Star mission is, and how we as young Latinos, have the power to make a change. My friends and I have always talked about these struggles that we face as first-generation Latinos, but we have a hard time knowing how to achieve upper mobility for our family because of this lack of guidance and lack of support that we face. Sorry, we share the same, sorry. Okay. I know that there's many young Latinos like me who have felt disconnected and lost from their purpose. Where I come from, a lot of young Latinos have limited opportunities and a lack of support. That's why I believe that there is a need to build a more supportive community in my generation, a community that shows up for you. I believe that everyone should feel like stars in their journey and not go through it alone. My friend group and I, when we realized that when we share these stories of struggle among each other, we found solidarity. We resonated with the data of Latino contributions and realized we are not small. We were so inspired that we decided to create a podcast to expand these conversations we were having with our local community. My friends and I have started our own project called Project Star, and we have published 2 podcasts to share the data of Latino contributions. And we hope to inspire other young Latinos to feel like that they have the power to achieve the impossible. Just like Hispanic Star has opened doors for me, I want to help open doors for others. I started my journey knowing that it was important to give back to my family, and I'm now continuing being driven to help my community. This is only the beginning, and I will not stop until all of our Latino community is unified and they all know that they're all Hispanic stars. Thank you.